Are you a grave robber?
Yeah, that's me.
Due to popular demand, here are 10 fragrances for a grave robber ashamed of his actions.
Shame. Don't you know ponytails are out this season?
Obviously, grave robbing is stupid. Don't do it. If you grave rob anybody, I'm gonna tie you up in a chair and I'm gonna spray this first one on you. I'm gonna spray like 35 sprays of this.
Y'all just kill me now.
Afnan's supremacy in oud. I'm gonna do my best to try to describe this with the best passion that I can. You have a lot of oud, you have a lot of wood, comes up around you and gives you a nice big hug for the whole day. And then you got some sweetness too. There's some sweetness in here. It kind of blends in the whole woody character with the patchouli character, with the dark character and the off-putting character. It just kind of melts it all together and makes it something. It makes it something. As a grave robber, you would love this one because it represents a catastrophe. But a carbon, digging up the past is your profession, and this is a perfect example of digging up your past. Prada Carbon is beautiful, fresh fragrance that does it perfectly, that you don't even have to worry about how you smell. You're just smelling great. I get loads of compliments from this thing. I know compliments don't exist for fragrance YouTubers, but trust me when I say I got a compliment from your mom.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
If you're looking for an everyday fragrance to just do it all, here you go. This is it. Stop watching the video and go buy this one right now. Your girlfriend will be like,
whoa, when did you start taking care of yourself?
And you'll be like,
Shut up. I take care of myself all the time. I brush my hair every day. Why are you wearing the same clothes 3 days in a row?
Sada, start the hateful comments now. Go down to the comments.
Synthetic mess.
I may be synthetic, but I'm not stupid.
Every fragrance in North America, every fragrance known to mankind is like 80% synthetic and 20% natural. It's just the way it is. What it comes down to is blending and mashing all the notes together and making it
Seamlessly. Making the notes harmonize with themselves and carry it all the way through the dry down.
Or it's just trash. But this one is not. This one is great. It is super, super good. And yeah, it does smell a little synthetic, but it's nothing too off-putting. In the air, where it actually matters, and not like up close on your hand like that. It smells really good. I wouldn't say that it's like, I wouldn't let it, babysit my kids, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't even have kids, so there you go. Now, if you're a playful grave robber, you want to go with Pure Excess Night. This is so good. This is like caramel sexiness. It's like rich woods. It's got some myrrh. It's got some other sexy stuff in here. It's very woody, dark, and I would recommend it for the fall. Maybe not in the summertime, because like when you're out digging and it's like really hot outside and you're getting a nice tan, you want to try to avoid those heavy, deeper, darker fragrances. Those ones with rich vanilla, myrrh, and all that other stuff. But it's great. It's really smooth, it's sexy, it's sweet, it's very sweet. So if you don't like sweet fragrances, this is borderline into that like 1 million territory. So if that's not your jam, don't get on it. Now, if you're ashamed of your actions and you want to change your life with Artisan Pure by John Varvatos. This is great, and it's pretty cheap, pretty affordable, and it smells absolutely fantastic. This is a very good, well-balanced, very herbal, fresh cologne. This one is ideal for the spring and the summertime with a great, just all year round capability. It's very smooth and sexy. It's got a lot of green aspects in there, herbal aspects, but a lot of freshness with citrus and a little bit of woody aspect in there too. It's really well done. It is a very well done, cheap fragrance that is gonna set you on the course of changing your life and stop being a total D-bag. Now, if you wanna stay a D-bag, but you just wanna change your actions from grave robbing to like actually just D-bagging 24/7 days out of the year, that doesn't make any sense. This is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Les Parfums. And this is like a pineapple, sexy coconut, woody sexiness. And it does it great when it comes to like douchebaggery. So that when you're wearing this, your douchebaggery level goes up to like, 35 instead of like 65 in that kind of area, because you don't want to get too high up to that 65 mark, because that's when it starts to all fall apart and you just start losing all of your chainmail, and then your weapon enchantment becomes so powerful with douchebaggery that your kind of like whole existence falls apart. So we don't want to get too high up on that douchebag meter, but this one gets you pretty close. Another sexy fragrance is Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This is a great professional scent, so if you're going full time with grave robbing, maybe go with this one. This is a great fragrance if you're a professional grave robber guy. So this one is probably like the head captain, office work grave robbing. So like you're handling the accounting, the management, the schedule. You know, Tim keeps calling out of work all the time and it's just ridiculous at this point. He doesn't have any PTO and he just keeps calling out because he keeps saying that his uncle is in town and that he needs to take care of his niece. It's like, come on, man. You have priorities, you have a job, you need to get your together.
And to Tiny Tim.
This one is great though. It's a very good, well-balanced leather fragrance. If you're looking for an awesome leather fragrance, pick this one up. It's really good. And don't be like Tim. Speaking of Tim, Tim's favorite fragrance is CK All. This is Tim's favorite fragrance. And Tim does a great job. He does a really good job, but he just, man, he's unreliable. Smells absolutely fantastic, but you can't count on the guy. Fragrance that he does wear comes across really playful, kind of energetic, kind of basic. It's that standard kind of cologne kind of vibe, but this is done so well. This is like CK1 taken into the modern age and made it so just perfect. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But Tim does a great job when it comes to smelling good. He's just very unreliable. Now, if you want to smell like the dirt that you just pulled up, you need to pick up this one. This is a take on Cologne from Parfums de Marly. This is from Maison Alhambra. This is Calas. And this one is really, really good. I would highly recommend this one, but this one is kind of challenging. But I wouldn't say that it's blind buy unsafe because it's like 20, 30 bucks. So if you can't justify a fragrance that's 20 bucks, maybe it's time to get out of the fragrance hobby because this hobby is absolutely insanely expensive and you just keep collecting you find that perfect fragrance that never exists. You should pick up this one though. It's got a great peppery nuance, but it's also got some earthiness and some just, it's really good. I like wearing it a lot. I actually prefer this one over the original Cologne. I feel like it's just a little bit more wearable than the original. I don't know why. It's really close to the original. I have a sample of it, tried them side by side, and they're pretty identical. So I don't know why I prefer this one over that one. Anyway, it's really good. And it's like 20 bucks. So if you give it a shot. The next one on this list, this weird ass list, is Spice Bomb Eau de Parfum Night Vision. And wow, if you have not tried this one yet, you should definitely do so. It's at every Sephora in North America. You can find it anywhere. And if you're nervous about going into Sephora's, don't be. It's a great place. A lot of chicks in there, not a lot of guys. It's a perfect place to smell fragrances and get harassed. Well, you don't get harassed by the employees there. They just leave you alone because you're a man. You're not their target audience, so they just leave you be. So you can go in there and they say,
"Can we help you find anything?"
You say no, I'm just gonna go look at the cologne. And then they leave you alone. They stop talking to you. You disappear in their eyes. And then you're fine. Anyway, guys, let me know what you have to think down below. Obviously, this is all a joke. Do not grave rob anybody. Find a different profession.